I guess we'll see how this goes, because guess something's up with my connection or something. I'm dropping so many frames. Welcome to the stream. I probably should have restarted the computer. Yeah. Let's go ahead and get on here. Yeah, we'll see how this goes, because like something's up with the connection. Something's up with the connection, and I'm dropping a whole lot of frames. So we'll see if like that transfers over to everything else, I suppose. Hopefully everybody's doing alright. We'll see if there's gonna actually be more than 3 of us tonight. I mean, DL's supposed to be here. He says it's his return. The alien boy won't be here. He said, "Have fun, Earthlings." Okay, let me just go ahead. Get to here.
That doesn't know because I can't hear you.
I heard.
We'll fix that.
I heard you.
We're hearing people.
You're being heard, Chippy.
Okay.
We hear you.
Unfortunately, the way my headset works doesn't really work.
Headset.
Yeah, I'm gonna try putting you on speaker, and we'll see how that goes.
Hello.
Hello.
So,
Like, we'll see
not
how...
to say that it really matters that I say this, but I have personal bad news about how I'm playing Mario Kart 8 tonight. For some reason, all my progress in Mario Kart 8 has been deleted, so
Oh, what you do?
yeah. I don't know. It must something to do with the cloud, and I'm still trying to figure that out. But here's the thing: Mario Kart 8 Deluxe already comes with everything on it. The only thing you really have to unlock is just the kart parts. Because I already have the DLC, the waves paid for, so I download that back. So if the characters are there and all that kind of stuff, is the kart parts. I don't have all of them, so that's the only really bad news. But it's like, dang, what happened?
What happened to your Switch? Do you think that would have caused the reset?
I have.
DL,
no
did
idea.
you
I
let
don't
Greg
know.
come over to your house?
No, pretty sure. Ah,
Let me see. And the thing is, if I stop the stream and reconnect it, it's just gonna make another one. And it's like I don't want to have to do that. I don't know. what's up.
Game saves, and I had everything unlocked, all the gold parts, all of it.
Mm.
The
Oh,
last thing I
crap.
had left was the final gold cart in my replay of unlocking stuff.
I guess I'm having connection problems, so I'm gonna drop frames like all over the place for the stream. And if I restart it, it's like I'm just not gonna have a YouTube portion of the stream. So
Unlock. I'm probably 65% there and replaying towards that goal of the final unlock.
Yeah, I think for where I was at, I think I unlocked all the gold parts except one. I just don't remember which one for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe I haven't. So you just reminded me of that. And I lost all my progress with that too. Jeez.
I lost all my progress too, but that was because I came over to Switch from Wii U.
It's just a good thing that we live in an era now that unlocking thing is not a prerequisite and that it's just kind of all there. The only games, at least on Nintendo, that still does that is Smash Bros. Which I don't know how I would feel that if the next new Smash Bros. And everything is just there. It just breaks the nostalgia of what the series started out.
I don't know. One of my least favorite things about Smash is like having to unlock everything. So I'd be cool if everything was just there.
I totally get that.
You can play all the
Yeah, go ahead.
characters and try and
Yeah. I totally get that if that's just because we live in a world now where everything is just kind of just unlocked for you, and when you see Nintendo still doing things that like does not fly in the face of currently today, but I don't know. I think when it's just in Smash Brothers, I don't mind it's just sticking to its roots. I think the only way that's gonna happen if Sakurai is not making the next Smash Bros. Because I'm not sure if whoever takes it will say, yeah, let's do away with unlocking stuff.
yeah, that's not
Well,
how
they smashed
anything's
the phone.
working.
Hmm.
It's like if you see all these free-to-play games out here, you pretty much have to play a long time or just buy everything.
Get
to unlock.
get the Founders Pack when it first comes out.
Yeah.
Is that a dig at Disney?
I mean, at some level, there's just a point where there are people that have way too many options and get intimidated by calls.
Yes, Chippy, you and your Brawlhalla addiction.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like not even that. It's like
Oh, go ahead.
it's basically with fighting games as well. It's like you don't have everybody off the bat.
Interesting. Lucio.
What if
Oh,
you could
God
like?
dang it, Lucio.
What if they had an option where you could, where I don't want to put this into the air 'cause it's more microtransactional, but you pay to basically have like a tournament edition of the game that just has everything unlocked.
I mean, that's what some games have done. Smite did that. Brawlhalla has a thing, I think, where you can get like all the characters
Yeah.
in a pack. Like, yeah, I'd totally be down for that.
I mean, the WWE games do that too.
Yeah, I guess it just depends on how saturated that certain game is that you can pull off something like that. But for that proposition to go mainstream, I see that happening maybe in the next 3 to 5 years. Just like, everything is just going digital now. There's no point for owning physical games anymore. But us old heads, I would say that we like our physical stuff.
I like physical games. I get most of my stuff on Switch physical if I can get it. Like, I prefer to have everything on hand.
Yeah.
Digital is nice if I'm going for like PC games, but if I'm getting something for a console, like I want to be able to have that later down the line, and I want it to work.
Well, yeah, it can't be helped obviously with PCs because the last 10, 15 years, everything has been digital. Like, you can't get anything PC now physical. At least I don't know. There's probably a small
There's a couple
market that you can do that. Yeah, but like otherwise than that, you can't be helped. So I'm not saying that, like, let's say that you've been playing PC for anyone who's done that, and they say, oh, you can get stuff physical. Let's see how this is. But then you realize, oh, getting like a console that's only digital, you're paying cheaper, and are kind of cheap. I wouldn't be surprised if they get like a disc-based system. So I don't know. It's a curious take.
You're buying physical, but all you get is a download code and a shell.
Yeah, some of those things, like what was it? Sonic Mania did that, and I was not happy with that. I wanted an actual cart.
It was
Capcom in Europe. Sounds like
yeah,
the US too.
yeah, but it's been reported now they're gonna get the physical part in it. So yeah, I don't know why they were even doing that in the first place. Like
Yes.
honestly, like I
Not the bad
totally,
bullet too.
yeah, I totally get that people are impatient to wait to get the game in November, but I don't want to run into the chance. Even if I want to or don't double dip, I'll just wait and get the physical version. Thank you very much. Like I don't want that game disappearing.
Yeah. I just got on PC, but I know I'll be pre-ordering the Switch version later on. Yeah.
Like, trust me, I will double dip, and I have double dipped before with certain games, but this is a game where I'm just gonna get it physical, done and done. Speaking of physical, did anyone get why am I forgetting the name of the game that came out this week?
Next week.
The Plucky Squire.
I did not get it, but I watched somebody do a full playthrough of it, and it looks real good.
Yeah. Like all the videos I've been seeing, I've already been sold. I don't really see gameplay, but the reason why I mentioned physical, even though the game is digital, I pre-ordered a physical version, and I thought the physical version was gonna come out this week, but it's not coming out till November. February of next year. I was like, what?
Oh.
I didn't read the fine print of that. I was like, I thought I was getting the physical this week. It sucks.
Wow.
When is this?
Oh yeah, I was gonna say there was something else. Oh, Zeus.
Oh my god.
Yes, bullets for the win.
No,
I
no.
want to test something.
Oh, come
when it
on,
gets
I'm
to the,
driving here,
selection
Bob.
screen. I want to test something when it gets to the selection screen.
Yeah, since we're
Well, you can-
on the
you can put
topic
the
of like
headphones back
rosters
on.
and
Unless-
fighting stuff to some extent.
Turn it all the way down.
Though it was leaked and I didn't want to see any of the leaks, the Sparking Zero roster has been fully revealed today.
That's neat.
Yeah. You can turn it back up.
Only the only nitpick that I saw from last week who wasn't in the roster, and it's kind of a big deal to me, and it's probably just a
Player's
nitpick to
Chippy, by
other
the way.
people. Oh,
Chippy is here.
yeah, he just sounds very distant.
No, I'm telling Carlos that who's player.
Oh, yeah, I was wondering who's player as well too. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Who was gonna say?
Yeah, we haven't got
yes.
Chippy TV and Switch set up yet, so we're still playing off mine.
Okay, I see.
Was that Rio?
Yeah.
Yes. What? He sounds different to you or something?
His voice sounds deeper.
What is that supposed to mean?
No,
It sounds deeper. That's what it means.
Yes.
That's exactly what
Yeah,
it means.
I screwed up my voice like a week ago, and it's made it kind of more naturally lean towards my kind of customer service radio voice. So it gets a little deeper on normal.
Okay, because you know what? I thought I picked up on that, but I thought I was just hearing things because I'm crazy. Not crazy, but crazy.
Yeah, you're not me.
I didn't say anything because I was getting lost in your
There's
words.
only one crazy.
But
No, there's a
yeah,
lot of them.
the character that is probably a nitpick to other, and it is to me, but it's a big deal. The character that's missing from this roster is Super 17. Where the hell is Super 17?
Because
In the DLC.
But there's so many other GT characters in the game that you skip out on my man Super 17. Come on, you don't do that.
Like, I'm with you, DL. I fucking love Super 17.
Like what the? Oh my gosh.
I don't know if you're serious about that.
I am serious about that.
Not-
I actually love Super 17. They're my favorite character in Dragon Ball. Like, legitimately, I love 17.
Like, okay, he's cooler in the anime than he was implemented in the game. He's not bad how he was played
Right.
in the game. I had a friend of mine who always chose him, and he always did this special where he shoots out all those bullets where he takes off his arm. He's like, why do you always keep using that? Because he knows he can win and it's cheap. But,
Yeah, it's
oh
it's
my
OP.
gosh. Yeah, hopefully that's not the reason why they're because like most likely he's gonna be DLC. I'm kind of upset that he's gonna be DLC because like literally everyone like a Smash Ultimate is here except Super 17. That's like putting everyone in the Ultimate, but they forgot to put Snake or whatever or something. I don't know.
So he's the Waluigi of this game.
Oh my gosh. It's just so weird for someone to be upset about
Mixtape.
like Super 17. Like I think I'm valid, but at the same time I think I'm crazy to think of like,
You're not me.
why am I thinking it's not it's perfect? Like what's going on?
It looks like it's
Like-
fixed itself. But
It's
continue.
like it's like those people who you look at the Smash roster developing or after Sora and they're still not satisfied. Now I know how those people feel. Like, what am I getting upset about? Like the game is literally all what we wanted, and I'm moaning at where's Super 17. But I want
No.
this.
I mean, a lot of people are complaining about that.
We'll go to PC Canyon. I don't
It's
know
like when-
where people are saying GT was gonna be DLC. I knew it was always gonna be in the game, but you skip out on Super 17.
Well, they also thought that we weren't getting any movie characters as well.
Yeah, that I kind of believe that those were going to be DLC. But here's the thing, though. If this is next gen and next gen takes a while to make a lot of games, and those movie characters, including Super 17, were in the previous games, to me, there was a possibility they were going to be in the base. Movies, I could see they would have charged DLC for that. But I appreciate that not even just like all the movie characters are there.
Is Bio Brawly in it?
No,
trash.
because everybody
It's
knows
trash.
that nobody likes him.
It's trash.
And plus,
We
I don't
lost
think he was ever in a
communication.
game.
We'll be back on next race.
And plus, was he ever in the games? I don't remember Bio Brawly being playable.
No.
Yeah.
Wasn't he in one of the Budokai games?
For what?
Wasn't he in one of the Budokai games?
No, I don't think
No.
so. He's probably in another game that's not Budokai or
Yeah,
Tenkaichi. I don't know. But I don't remember him being there. Pretty sure there's a unique way they can make him play, but it's like, yeah, out of all the Brawly movies, that was the weakest.
It was like the most that they could do with him, instead of making him his own character, just make him a skin.
Yeah.
Is Spopovich
I
in
wouldn't
it?
mind that.
Yeah.
Popovich is in, but they didn't get Bio Brawly?
Bobity's in there.
Crap.
You know
I'm
who's
kidding. I'm
You know
kidding.
what I just realized from the last reveal trailer? Which people complain and say that, okay, this character took this character's spot. I think I know who took Super 17's spot.
who?
The Frieza soldier. Frieza soldier.
Wait, they literally have they have a generic Frieza soldier, but no Bio Brawly?
Yes.
Crap.
Yes. Like, I get the point that I think in most Tenkaichi Budokai games, there was always a Frieza henchman that was playable. But, like, you have so many characters, and you're gonna put that one over Super 17.
You know
Okay.
who's gonna get next over Super 17? Mercenary Tao.
I mean, people will want him though.
Yeah, I want him.
I mean, I wouldn't play as them, but
And he can
Fair.
throw Frieza.
Okay, I know where you're coming from, Crazy, but it's the principle that he has to be there. Not different than Bio Brawly saying that there are people saying that he has to be there, but he's trash. But
Do we have like regular 17? Is 17 in the game at all?
Yeah,
yeah, 17 and
17's there,
Super.
Yeah.
It's 17 from
that he
Super.
have his costume. Yeah, they have his costume change. It's still 17, but just the costume change.
I mean, at least 17 made it in.
Well,
Yeah,
a
true.
Super 17 made it in, but not
Yeah.
the Super 17.
Yeah.
Right.
'Cause,
Dang
like,
it.
when it comes to all the androids, because
Oh
we
my
saw, all the movie characters, you saw Android 13. Like, I would be kind of upset if Android 13 was in there, because Android 13 is pretty cool, but when it comes to who's the coolest android, maybe outside of Android 21, is Super 17. like Super 17 out of all the androids is like the coolest one. Like,
Well,
You said-
you know
you
who
said
you're getting
13?
instead, DL? You're gonna
Mhm.
get Garlic Jr. and you're gonna like it.
I wish he
don't
had
mind
his
Garlic
like
Jr.
his regular form instead of his
I don't
super
know.
form.
I found that kind of weird that like yes, they have Bojack in his regular form and then you have him up in his jacked up form. But why isn't that the
That's
case for
jacked
Garlic
up.
Jr.? But the thing is, I think Garlic Jr. in his regular form wasn't much of a fighter, so I think it just makes sense that they have
No,
him in
Garlic
his
Jr. in his regular form is not a fighter at all. Garlic Jr. in his regular form is Dende, but colored different.
Yeah, so it makes sense that you'll have his powered up version, but I don't know. It would have been weird to have them both in there, but
Are we getting Orange Piccolo?
no. I
DLC.
think that's gonna be DLC, I think. Just like with
Julius
Beast Gohan.
Piccolo.
Because it's like it's so funny that when they showed off all the rest of the characters, and then the first movie character they showed was Broly's Z, and there was three forms of it: his regular form, his Super Saiyan form, and Legendary. And from there, the whole tile of things where they had all the characters was full, and then Goku's like, "I'm not done yet," and I was like, "What the heck?" And all the movie characters just popped off at the end of the tile roster, so there was even more characters from what the tiles were showing there in the first place. I was like, okay.
Tappy on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tapion them.
Is Ike on it?
Who would have been?
Is Oob in there?
Yeah, oops there.
Yes,
Wait, you said
and
Ike on something?
Maju.
No, he's not in it.
Yeah,
Do we have
that's weird. Yeah.
what other random weird people do I want to see in that game?
I guess more characters from the tournament power, the tournament of power. I would say the only characters from that tournament that's not there is Universe 4. If anyone remembers any characters from Universe 4.
Was Universe 4 the like transforming girl universe, or was that the
No.
furry universe?
That was Universe 2. Universe 4 was that god that looks like a yellow rat and had all those sneaky looking characters who played dirty.
Gotcha.
One of those characters faced Krillin, and Krillin won against that character by throwing his smelly shoe at the fox. That one was from Universe 4.
So, what
And then there
universe
was,
were the Namekians from?
Universe 6. Yeah, that would be nice to have more Namekians. Yeah. 'Cause you got Lord Slug, who, if you really look at it, there's like, I don't know how many forms of Piccolo. Then again, Piccolo doesn't really have forms, but if he had orange, that would be another Piccolo. I mean, another Namekian, but...
I mean,
Yeah, but like realistically, out of the Namekians, we've got maybe two that could actually be fighters.
Yeah, Nail's in the game. I forgot Nail's in the game.
Yeah, it's Nail and Piccolo, and then really after that, like you don't have anybody.
Yeah, you don't have anyone else. Yeah, because not to say there's not a lot of... Out of all the things through the media of Dragon Ball, manga, anime, and movies, there's not a lot of true Namekian.
I pressed
See.
this thinking it would still
Fun
go to the
fact.
right.
The Android 13 Google Wikipedia page has a message saying not to be confused with the Dragon Ball character.
Huh?
Okay.
The Android 13,
Oh, my home
the phone.
Yeah, Google's Android.
Yeah.
That's not a Dragon Ball character.
There's only 2 Dragon Ball movies where it took place in the snow. Dragon Ball Super Broly and Android 13.
All I remember about Android 13 is the man wore a trucker hat and a vest and looked like he did not belong in that universe.
And don't forget his accent.
Oh, God.
Didn't Broly's Second Coming take place in the snow?
The second one?
Yeah.
I think he did. Yeah. You're right. It's funny
Hey,
because
Max.
like everyone always remembers the first Broly movie. It's like in each order they just are not that memorable. Like the second one is not that bad. The third one is like you can skip it.
Like, no one really cares about the third one.
There are
How you
not any
doing?
of them, so there.
How you doing, Max? We're talking about Dragon Ball. For some reason. Because of Sparking Zero.
Full roster reveal. So many bananas. I didn't slip on them.
I mean, to be fair, Dragon Ball's a pretty universal, like, we can all nerd out about Dragon Ball here.
Well, most of us.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Kize.
What did Kize do?
All the things.
Kize, stop doing all the things.
Okay, I'll just do one of them. I'm just trying to banana.
There you go.
Yeah, I got it.
Ooh, a good backwards toss. Oh no, not that one though. Shit.
Oh, the star disappeared.
Dang it.
Hit somebody. Hit somebody.
Hit somebody.
No.
Are you kidding me, you stupid frickin' red shell?
You might have to capitalize it.
Push out.
Go, go, go. I'm like nowhere near that blue shell. Yep.
It's nobody. Again.
Oh,
Okay, dokie, I'll take 6.
Dang it.
There's so many things that we can think of who's not in, because I know Pecan is not in the game, and I know he was in the
It's-
previous ones.
It's PyCon.
Icon, my bad. Icon is not in this.
Thank you very much.
Is not in this game, but he was in the previous ones. I think.
He was DLC in Xenoverse.
No.
Yeah.
I did like Ninja Hideaway.
Because I am bad at that last turn.
No.
We'll go to Ninja Hideaway for you there.
I think he's part of Bobbity's moveset.
Heck.
Well, Yeah, throw out
Did they put
names.
Future Trunks in again? I would imagine they put
just
Future
throw out
Trunks in there.
Who?
I think the only trunks they have in there is from Super. I didn't see, unless they just have costume changes to make him look like Future Trunks, because all I see is the one from Super. How he's dressed there.
No,
Yeah,
both
but
both both
that's
Future
still-
Trunkses are in.
Yeah.
I was like, there's actually 3 of them.
Oh, okay.
The regular one, the
I'm
armor,
trying-
and Super.
Oh yeah.
God, I don't
Yeah,
remember
yeah.
the name of his move from freaking Budokai, but the whole thing where like he styles his hair really fast and then throws out that
The burning attack?
Blast?
something like that.
Yeah, I think it's burning something. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Cause like,
I just remember that and I loved it because it was so gloriously stupid.
You mean like he moves his hands like really fast, and then he
Yeah.
shoots something?
More or
Yep.
less.
yeah,
Yeah, that's the
I
burning
went off
attack.
the track and then got hit by a red shell. Okay, that's not cool.
yeah.
But yeah, that's
Because
burning
of
attack.
that, and seeing
Red
it
shell.
anime and they replicated it in the game, I always wanted to use him. And because when you use a character a lot, you eventually get really good, and I got good with him. Yeah.
Yeah, that was my character in Budokai was Trunks.
Which
Trunks
one?
and then Nappa because it was just funny to play as Nappa.
Which
Yeah,
Trunks
he's even
though?
funnier in this.
Future Trunks in
I mean,
not Kid Trunks.
which one though? The one with the armor or not?
No armor.
Hmm.
Because I think I only played in like was it Budokai Tenkaichi?
Kidding me?
Hmm. Wasn't there another
No.
friend of Goku when he was in Otherworld besides Pycon? There was like a blonde-haired guy. What was his name?
You mean Olibu? He has not been in any
Yeah,
games.
Oh, okay. He should be a fighter.
He
I want
should.
to see the ogres from Hiffle as fighters.
See, now I would accept them over a Frieza warrior fighter. Mm-hmm.
They should add a Super Saiyan Nappa.
Yes, but where does his hair grow?
Eyebrows?
Yeah, they have two options, and if they want to make it kid safe, eyebrows.
Yeah, because
Yeah, if,
most of the time when you see Nappa, he always seems to be half naked. So let's not go full nude and then show us how he goes Super Saiyan. Okay.
I mean, the hair doesn't grow; it just glows. It just turns yellow.
And he just
True. So his eyebrows and his
I don't know.
eyes
Super Saiyan
turn
3
color.
gives you a massive fucking hairdo.
Yeah.
And
And we're
eliminates
still
the
waiting.
eyebrows.
Yeah. So Nappa
And
would
there's-
look even weirder.
I mean, yeah,
There's Super
he's still a
Saiyan 4,
mustache.
which, you know, I don't know if we talk about Super Saiyan 4 or not.
And we can talk about it.
That's an
It's in the
acceptable
game,
form.
GT stuff.
People like Super Saiyan 4.
Yeah.
People
They
who
don't-
like Super Saiyan 4, they don't like GT, but Super Saiyan 4 seems to be cool.
Yes.
It seems weird because it's time for Carlos to execute Order 66, but it's like I've been kind of seeing people liking GT over Super.
And that's how the prequels work. Like, people like the prequels for Star Wars over the new stuff that came out.
Understandable.
It's just,
So
give it
there's-
time. People will see it and be like, meh.
Yeah, it's like all
Like, I
flip floppy.
But like,
Yeah, I get it that people like the action pace of Dragon Ball Z, and GT is trying to bring back a little bit what Dragon Ball had. And if you liked what Dragon Ball had with just kind of less action, then I can see why people now are probably liking GT more. Or didn't like GT because it didn't have enough action, or there's some of the storylines or something like that didn't make any sense. Well,
I still maintain that regular Dragon Ball is my favorite Dragon Ball, and I know that's heresy to some people, but I would watch that over Z any day of the week.
You know, I think I remember a very old YouTuber who did say they like GT because of the childhood, I guess, vibe of the original Dragon Ball.
Okay.
I forgot his name. though.
You don't even get ow. Ow. You guys are mean.
there's
like
not
anybody related to,
a lot of Dragon Ball characters inside this Budokai game. I'm assuming they're probably going to be DLC, which is somewhat unfortunate. But
Was that YouTuber somehow related to Team 4-Star in any way?
No. Oh, I think I remember his name. You know, Helsing? He's a very old YouTuber who unfortunately passed away years ago.
Hmm, I don't know.
Good job.
Like, what was the name again?
Helsing.
Oh,
He has a couple of numbers in the end of his name. I think his real name is like Emil or Emerald or yeah, it's so long ago.
yeah, I don't recognize the name. Next is like, I love regular Dragon Ball. Goku touching people to make sure they were boys or girls. Good times.
I mean, Goku does just straight up pat people on the groin.
he does that of his own volition. Nobody taught him that.
Oh my.
Goku's kind of a pervert.
Yeah.
Goku was a child.
He didn't know any better. He lived in the mountains.
Just like how he
You
didn't
don't
know
walk
how.
up and grab somebody's dick, okay? Or not dick.
Just like how he doesn't know how his kids came in this world. He just did what he think he had to
I
do.
blame Master Roshi, okay? It's somehow his fault.
He didn't know him for a
Krillin came
while.
out-
Influence on that child.
Yet Krillin came out pretty well. As a kid of his own,
I
and
mean,
like,
for a person that doesn't have a nose.
yeah, because I remember. I
Krillin
think
will never smell what the Rock is cooking.
the first enemy Goku really had before anyone in Dragon Ball was Krillin. Krillin didn't like Goku at first, so he's the first to turn over of many people who either was an enemy of Goku or didn't like Goku, and everyone just becomes friends with Goku in the end.
It was actually Yamcha.
Yamcha was first?
Yeah. He's the
Yeah,
first
you're
one.
right.
He's the first one to beat Goku.
Hmm.
People might say that he only beat him because Goku was hungry. But he showed him that wolf fang fist.
Mhm. He's the best he's ever been in fighters, and he probably won't get any better than that.
Who, Yamcha?
Yeah, in fighters.
Oh,
Yeah,
this
I-
dramatic finish.
Yeah, I played with him in fighters whenever I played it.
I was like, holy smokes, like, he got the glow up. What's going on with Yamcha?
Yeah.
It,
God dang it. That's gone.
it,
Like, Goku had no internet or cable back then. He lived in the mountains.
oh gosh, my left eye is itchy.
Are you? What the heck hit me?
Who is Mario?
I'm Mario.
Why?
I said,
Well,
because,
it's his
you
game. What do
know,
you think it is?
like I said, I don't have a lot of card selection, so I'm just going with this, and even though I have all the characters, I might as well just go back to basics.
You're... Oh, wow.
I still itchy, just waiting to finish the cross line. Oh gosh, I didn't
I
do that
won a
right.
race.
Yay, crazy!
So much better.
Catching up to me.
I haven't even been paying attention to my points, but I know I've been majorly coming in last.
Thank you, Max. Tie. We know what to pick. We know what to pick here.
Outside of the Dragon Ball character.
Try Guy.
Stuff.
DL has it right. Try Guy.
Yeah.
Dang it.
Have we legitimately actually had a game with Mercenary Tao as a playable character in it, though?
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
I think all the Tenkaichi games, like 1 through 3.
He was in all the
Okay.
Tenkaichi? I thought he was probably in 1 or 2. I can't remember.
Like, he was in the third one.
Yeah, he was definitely in the third one.
I just remember also Mr. Satan and his goofy little jetpack.
Yeah, which I'm not sure, at least from what I saw, he doesn't have his jetpack unless that's an option.
Alright, Max.
You know?
Alrighty,
Oh, now I know
hopefully I
who was
will.
missing.
Because, I guess the connection issues and whatnot, like, making the frames drop. But, thanks for coming by.
I know
Next
who's
tape.
missing from the roster.
Come back,
Great
please.
say a woman.
So
Right.
Videl
Yeah.
with the mask.
Yeah,
Pretty
that's
much.
what everyone was silent.
Great say a woman has arrived.
No, because Vidal's
Not
already in the
using-
game. She might have other things. Great say a man is in, but that's only because that's just a costume selection for teen or adult. Even though there's so many versions of Gohan, there's like, yeah, they even have a Goku for the first time, calling him Goku Teen. Was that okay?
So we have Goku, or sorry, we have Piccolo. We don't have Orange Piccolo. Do we have Demon King Piccolo?
No. It's like the only Dragon Ball character in is Goku.
Yeah.
That's
It's like,
shame.
unless you technically count Master Roshi and Yajirobe.
And,
Jiaozu.
and GT Goku, because GT Goku is the Goku kid from Dragon Ball, but
No. They're different
Yeah.
characters.
I know they're different characters. It's the same as I'm saying. They have Goku Teen. Like, what's the difference between Goku Teen and Goku as a kid? Even though they don't call him Kid Goku or whatever. They say
One of them
Gohan.
has slightly more training on how to fight, and the other one doesn't. I think he does away with the power pole when he becomes more of
Yeah.
an adult anyhow.
Yeah. Because when they showed him in the trailer today for Goku Teen, they showed the scene of when he was going through Piccolo's chest. So yeah. Which is weird because like, oh, they don't have
What up, Hyena?
Kidding me?
They don't.
Stupid frickin' blue shell.
Because like, I don't think Demon King Piccolo was ever in any game. It was just Piccolo.
He was
I'm
in the
pretty sure
second and
Nail-
third one.
Oh, I forgot.
Well, I mean, he was in the He was in the Japanese version of the second game. He was in the third game though.
Yeah, that sounds familiar. Like I said, anything that, whether or not they knew that was going to be the last Tenkaichi game, they put as much characters as they could into the third game.
Hey everyone, Hyena's here.
Hyena, hello.
Well, not here, but he's
in
on
the
the chat.
stream.
The stream chat, yes.
Hyena, hello.
They said they're in the middle of dinner. They ordered a rice slow cooker the other day, and it came today. First thing they made with it was brown rice for spam. Musubi. Om nom nom. Had to get the om nom nom in there, and I think that's
Hello.
Yes.
Hello, I'm here to give you mouth sounds ASMR.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
I figured that because I was like, you're eating dinner. Why would you be talking to us? But okay.
Okay, so somebody is saying that Farmer with a Shotgun needs to be put into the game.
Yeah, a lot of people are saying that. Yeah. But
He's
he'll
in
be
the-
like he's more likely to get in a fighting game than Waluigi has a chance being in Smash.
he's
I
in
mean,
the breakers.
He's in Breaker. Well, of course he's in Breakers.
It makes sense
He's
there.
not. He's obviously not the person who's coming out to hunt you, though. That would be hilarious if that was the case. That would actually get me to play the game.
Waluigi and
unless someone
Breakers?
just mod it. Unless they just mod him to be a threat. I don't know.
Not just a farmer with the
No.
shotgun.
Doesn't
From
count if it's a mod.
Dragon Ball Z. I mean, if all that counted, like SpongeBob would be in Fighters Z, Sonic, other characters. You know,
Ah,
Jesus
Ah.
Christ. The possibilities
people
are
wanted
endless.
him in, the people wanted him in Smash.
Who, Jesus Christ?
You want to Jesus Christ
Yeah.
in Smash?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's people out there.
Jesus Christ, South Park iteration. What?
Or from Family Guy?
Oh. I like Mind Bender because it was in a fighting game.
Was there a South Park fighting game?
Yeah, they used to have one, back when Flash was a thing.
Oh.
It was called A-Word Kicker. Obviously, A-Word being uncensored.
Can't see.
I hear about
Who's out?
William.
What? What?
What?
What?
There was a red shell that just straight up passed me.
Making happen.
Thank your stars and just thank you.
What?
Yeah.
And then a
You have
blue-
a good game, Mr. Red Shell.
Yeah, then a blue shell.
Yeah,
passed me.
all of that hit me with that hot flaming fire.
No.
Fire by default is flaming, yes.
Sorry.
They are layman. The layman mignon.
Let Mignon.
Oh, I didn't get that. Okay. Let's
Uh-oh.
see who gets second
Use a
place.
star, DL.
Who gets second place? Me.
Chippy,
Yeah.
third place.
Thank you.
Gee,
Darn it.
darn.
Mario Karted. Any other characters you would
Karted.
ask about?
The game you get started every
Handball.
time you want to get a Mario Kart.
Yeah, I'm trying to think about that myself because there's not a lot left. Because at this point, there's just going to be really obscure characters that are not in the game.
Tarble?
Yeah, he's not in.
Oh yeah, he's not the
Like
same.
Raleigh.
Like the least. Yeah, I was thinking
Arale
of
was gonna be what I was about to say.
Yeah,
Talk about Dragon Ball,
yeah.
Sparking Zero.
Who's the
Carlos.
what's the name of the alien cop in Super? I don't remember
Jocko?
the name.
Choco.
Yeah. Put
He
him in.
should have been in the game, honestly. I wouldn't even call him obscure because he was in certain arcs, not like the longest points, but he was in arcs.
He was in Xenoverse.
Did they have one of the androids from Dragon Ball Z?
Their DLC.
So when do I get to play as Great King Xenos? Push one button and win.
Probably
He,
the
he
last
doesn't
character.
he doesn't push the
And that-
button.
Hey.
Goku
and
pushes the
trailer,
button.
And the trailer probably is gonna be like 5 seconds long for that last for Zeno coming into Spartan Zero. I'm surprised that none of the angels made it.
None of the what?
Angels.
Oh, none of the angels?
Training a ton.
I mean, Whis.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Whis is in the game. I forgot. I mean, more angels, but then again, I think the only angels we really know about, because yes, we've seen all the angels in the Tournament of Power, but we don't know how they fight and if they're similar to any other angels. Like, at most, like, the first universe we found out before we found out there was other universes, Universe 6, and Universe 6's angel is the sister to Whis, so they could have put in Vados.
Well, like, from what I
She was
understand,
in
are supposed to
Xenoverse.
be more powerful than the actual Lords of Destruction.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, because Whis is stronger
Oh, shit.
than Beerus.
Yeah, yeah. Speaking of Gods of Destruction, in today's trailer, Papa was already in the game, but he have his God of Destruction form too.
Yeah.
Zeus.
I picked the right time to bullet.
Oh yeah, bullet time.
I'm back
It's
here
like
with
burger
Purple
time,
Beer.
right? Oh,
That's how they win the mate.
I'm not getting last.
with Mr. Hot Dog?
No, that's Chippy, sadly. Sorry,
He is
Chippy.
not Mr. Hot Dog.
Chippy is not Mr. Hot Dog. But Chippy was last.
Yeah.
Into
And if you're
else,
not
yeah, there's
first-
not a lot left.
Woo,
Despite
go
my
player.
grievances, despite my grievances with Super 17, but yeah.
What
I mean,
about
you're not the only one.
oh, what's her name? Krillin's kid.
Marin?
Yeah.
She's not a fighter.
But she can fight.
She's not a fighter.
We've seen her on Super. She can fight in the
I
credits.
thought she was I thought she's like actually a fighter in GT, isn't she?
No, she's
No.
not.
No.
Okay.
I mean, I haven't seen all of GT, but she didn't fight in GT.
That's
fair.
like saying, that's like saying
Bra fights.
Vegeta. Yeah, that I was about to say that. I don't remember
think-
Bra being. Yeah, she fights. Yeah. Well, obviously, because
Oh,
she's
come
older.
on. We got disconnected
I don't really-
again.
I don't really think she fights either.
Oh. Taking
She
pictures.
fights in a couple scenes. We see her like at least have Super Saiyan powers.
Moo.
That's like
No.
saying that Pan has Super Saiyan powers, but we never seen her turn Super Saiyan.
Come on.
No, but
Can I
we
get some
definitely
moves
see
in
her
the chat?
fight Bra.
Yeah.
No, I don't want one player.
Were you back to?
Because I would
Sorry.
love to see Pan go Super Saiyan and fight the Super Saiyan females from Universe 6.
People got real mad about the whole it's tingles in your back. You just concentrate your energy here.
I feel like we've talked about this before.
We did? I must not have been there for that.
You probably were there.
No.
It was a long time
'Cause I would have
ago.
remembered it. Oh no.
I won't do it this one.
But yeah, I'm not honestly upset about it because, like, yes, there's certain
Like,
things with the creator, you know, rest in peace, Toriyama and all that kind of
Are you
stuff. Like,
freaking kidding me?
but
Sorry, Surge.
certain things change, but this change that wasn't acknowledged, even though Goku's like, yeah, it's a tingle in the back. He admitted it. You know, like there's certain things I was like, yeah, to turn to a Super Saiyan, you have to be angry, blah blah blah. This
I don't
now
care.
tingle in the back, but yeah, that makes
I
sense.
just want to race.
And also speaking of that, it's funny up to this point today, Cabra wasn't a character, and all of a sudden now he has 3 forms. He has his regular form, Super Saiyan form, and his Super Saiyan 2. Which people kind of forget that he went Super Saiyan 2. He went Super Saiyan 2.
I forgot about that too.
So people are probably surprised. It's like, Cabra went Super Saiyan 2? Yes.
I wouldn't. Sorry, I'd be
Enjoy it.
really surprised if Hit's not in the game.
He's
This
dead.
isn't the game.
Yeah, like he's.
They
I
confirmed
would
him
imagine-
early.
I mean, that makes
Yeah,
sense.
really?
One of the most popular characters from that series.
For sure.
You know the biggest disappointment?
Mhm.
What?
No Monica.
Oh right, that character is also um an obscure, but also was in the anime a few times. What the hell?
Hey, hey, which one's the real one? Do you guys know?
The one next to
Let's
me.
see.
Well, it's gonna look different on each screen. I'm seeing one to the right of me and one sort of in the middle of the screen. I'm saying the one in the middle of the screen is
Moo.
from.
Moo.
Yeah, and
No, Moo
also
was the last
I'm
one.
gonna. Yeah, I also remember when Kava went Super Saiyan 2, he was fighting against that roly poly girl from Universe 4. She's that one that turns into that ball and knocks him out. I wonder how she was in a fighter. I don't know.
I know you're not talking about
I also-
Ribrianne.
No, not her. I know she turns into a ball, but there was another character who was like a roly poly, and what's her name again? It's Mona.
Okay, with Dragon Ball, I have to clarify: is she actually a roly poly, or is she just fat?
Probably fat.
She is, but I would say it's kind of both because her mechanic is just turning literally into a ball. So she is big, but she uses that size to tuck in her arms and legs like a robot, but she's not a robot because there's already that universe that's all robots, that universe 4. But
She's big boned.
but her name is Mona with 2 N's in it. That's all I know.
All I remember is like the magical girls that transform, and then their transformation makes them big.
Yeah. That and Universe 11. Like, I think those are the characters that people mostly remember from the tournament. 11, the transforming. Anyone else is like, who are they again?
The only reason I remember 11 is because like they started the transformation, and 17 was having fucking none of that.
So that was Universe 11?
The Pride Troopers.
He's talking about Universe 11 and talking about 17 doesn't want none of that. So 11 was the Pride Troopers universe, right?
Yes. Yes.
So what was Universe 4?
Universe 4 is that,
Is that Ribrianne's
No,
universe?
no, Ribian's universe is that beautiful Cleopatra woman as the god. The god in Universe 4 was that yellow rat that does sneaky things.
Why do we keep bringing up Universe 4 when we're not even talking about their characters?
Well, I'm just bringing up characters that weren't prominent in the universe, and I think should have a shot in Sparking Zero, because almost every other universe is represented
Kidding me. That is
instead of 4. Like, I think there's only should be 2 characters from that universe that would show up. The one that fought Krillin and Krillin threw his shoe at that fox and won, and the one that beat up Kaba who turns into a ball and knocked him out. Those are only 2 I can even remember.
See, the points are fine.
Because like, you have representatives from 11, you have representatives. Actually, wait, forgot. Universe 10, where Zamasu came from, they're all muscleheads, so who really cares about them? They're not anywhere in the game. So you have 11, 6, and 2. The only universes that were excluded in Sparking Zero is 4 and 10.
Love you.
What was 10?
10 was the universe where Zamasu came from, and the Kai there didn't know who to choose, so the gods just chose a bunch of musclehead people.
Look. At this point, I'm happy when you've seen a thing and understand that you have not seen 90% of shit.
So yeah, 'cause not to say that you already have a few or some people who are just like muscle bound in Dragon Ball, so having a bunch more from 10 just to be unique. I understand 4, but there was at least 2 that were prominent that I at least remember. 'Cause I wonder if people would have been really upset if no one from Universe 2 showed up. Probably not, I don't know.
I don't know what Universe 2 is.
The transforming one. Transforming girls.
It was you.
Like,
It's
was like,
weird that
would
that
anyone
hasn't
really
been brought up
care?
until now, like what number universe they were.
Shell.
Ooh.
It's like we talked
would
about them,
anyone-
but never the universe. Oh gosh.
Yeah, but like, would anyone care from Universe 2 that transforming girls didn't, or weren't in Sparking Zero? I don't know. Maybe there's a few that people.
I mean, they
dedicated
were.
people just like.
It's like they were pretty important to, like, who bought them or whatnot.
True. So I think if you look at that, maybe most people would, but I'm pretty sure there's people who are just vehemently like, no, don't put that character in, kind of like the opposite of where's Super 17. Because I bet there's people who obsess over Super 17 like they obsess over the Transforming Girls.
So what about oh, not Frieza, I forget his name.
Frost.
Cooler.
Frost, yeah. Sorry.
Cooler was revealed today along with Frost too.
Gotcha. Were you joking? Sorry.
Oh, I threw a red shell to steal a red shell. Nice.
We're talking about jokes.
Okay.
Oh, Chippy made a comment when I had a red shell out, and then I immediately hit them with it, and they're like, I was joking.
Oh. Yep. Any other characters?
I don't think there's anything else. Like I said, it's just obscure or stuff we just really can't think of. They really did it because in total they said there's 182 characters in the game.
Yeah, I won't do that.
Oh my gosh, where are all these people coming
why? Game, why did my brain make me...
from? Your brain.
I got to the last turn, and my brain was just like, turn right. And it's a left turn. It's a hard left turn. And my brain is very much so just, nope, turn right, please.
I hope you don't do that in real life when you drive.
Yay.
I do, but I just kind of go with it. I have absolutely just autopiloted myself to places where I'm like, why the fuck am I here?
Interesting. So when you say autopilot, it's like your brain just goes on cruise control, pretty much.
Yeah, more or less. It's just like, you're driving to this place today, whether you like it or not, motherfucker.
Hmm.
Surge, Carlos says he's gonna win.
I'm gonna win.
Yeah, I can see that.
It's me Rainbow Road.
Yeah, let's go. I'm gonna pretend like I'm playing.
Yeah, but here's the important part. Did Carlos say that like Wario?
That's why I said it like that too.
No.
What?
I am
I'm
going
gonna
to
win.
win.
Nah, it needs to be, I'm gonna win.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, crazy. Do your best, Wario. Oh,
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm stuck.
I almost
I'm
got
a
like
Wario.
shoved off the
I'm
board.
gonna win. I'm sorry, I'll just race.
yay! No! Pretending my Zubi is a controller. Oh.
What do I get for trying to take a shortcut?
Dang it.
Oh well.
I see a CTK! Oh, well, I saw a CTK.
Dang it.
You have an awkward conversation with the CTK?
I can't. CTK's no longer on crazy
Dang
screen.
it.
I threw the boomerang forward, it's the backwards.
There's a Chippy. Oh, I'm sorry, there's a Donnie.
Walper?
Oh no, I wasn't watching while I was driving.
There's a Surge.
We got this, Junior.
There's
Ow.
a Rio Watch. There's a CTK. Hi, CTK. I see you on Kize's screen, which is... Oh, I think you died. I'm sorry.
Oh gosh.
Oh god.
There you is! I see you on crazy screen! Oh, never mind.
Oh!
I see you as again! Never mind.
Oh god.
Oh no! I thought it was lap 3. Shit!
Oh gosh.
I took my finger off the controls.
Why are you
Wait,
trying to
please,
focus
I got
today?
second place.
Wow.
Awesome. And then more laps.
No, Kazan!
Uh-oh.
Oh, dang it.
Dang, there's a PB. Go PB!
Crazy 8. Wait, why did I use double stars? Damn it! Oh, at least the music sounds longer in my head.
Okay, I'm
Oh
not getting
man, this
last.
is really exciting.
Ah.
Oh my gosh! Bullet Bill Pro Race! Oh, dang.
Aw. Come on, beat these guys. One more race.
I tried to get away, get rid
Run
of this.
past Tippy, run!
Bullet Bill charged me up.
Just click A, doesn't matter where we're going.
One more race.
Yep.
That's
Here
fine.
we go.
God damn it, there was a better Yoshi place.
They're
You
all
should
good
just
places.
A, it doesn't matter where we go. I smashed A.
They're all good places, Bront.
And then random goes to Neo Bowser City.
I would love that.
I hate
Yeah.
Neo Bowser City.
Even on its normal mode?
Huh? Why do you think I'm gonna let it that?
Because, like, I understand if you hit about 200 cc's, but, like, outside of that, it's alright.
He's a patooey.
Oh, I didn't meant to use that. Crap.
There's no dark pit here.
Dinner tasty.
Yeah.
Right through the mud and grass. Damn it, boxes. Wait, what am I doing?
I don't know what you're doing. Nobody knows what you're doing.
I was trying to drift, but I, like, honked my horn instead of drifting. I don't know how I did that.
You pushed the wrong button.
Oh yeah, aggressive honking.
That's
Next hit.
DL is a goose.
Yeah, I wouldn't say
The
that's my
untitled
spiritual animal,
goose.
but I'm pretty sure all of you guys can guess what my spiritual animal is.
You're from Canada. It's a Canada goose.
It's a
That's a
beaver.
moose.
You don't know how many times we see those things in
Chinchilla.
Canada. So, yeah.
It's a weird beaver.
Oh gosh.
capybara.
It's a capybara. You can be well, I mean, you are kind of chill and just go with the flow. Even if you confuse the fuck out of us sometimes.
Whoa, whoa,
But I
whoa,
think it's
whoa,
under
whoa, whoa.
yours.
Sometimes.
Oh, I got it. He's a cave bird.
I'm a cave bird?
3.
Yeah, you confuse us with Supersonic all the time.
How'd that bomb even hit me?
Well, so much for second place.
Okay, fine. I'll tell you guys what my
Dang it.
spiritual animal is. It's the most kind of common animal you can possibly think of.
Wow, I
It's
got
true.
screwed over.
Pigeon?
You say
It's
it's
a
Drake?
squirrel.
Oh,
Is it
squirrel.
Oh, okay.
Squall.
Squirrel.
Good games. Check y'all out later.
See you later.
See you later.
Wait,
Bye, people.
wow, a tie.
Because the thing with a squirrel, you never know how they're going to move and how they're going to react, and that is my spiritual animal.
That's fair. I have always called squirrels nature's crackheads.
So squirrely.
It's done. It's just a tie.
Dead last.
I'm gonna hop on off. I got stuff I gotta take care of tonight. I'll see you guys around. Bye.
Bye. Don't
See ya.
die. Laters.
Later. It's two ties, dang it. I'm gonna have to leave Chippy off of here, cause y'all disconnected so much that I don't know what points you had, so
Oh no.
Yeah, we've both lost points.
We don't know how many points I have either.
We're trying. Speaking of disconnect, Discord, you want to let me do so? Can we
No.
leave?
No.
I know we can leave. All right, bye.
Bye. I
Uh,
must also go. I have to perform triage on my mother.
Okay, dokie.
Oh yeah, one more thing. Good evening, ZTK.
Good evening.
All right, poof.
Oh my.
Yeah.
So I think at least for Mario Kart, I'm gonna need like another noise canceling headphones, cause
You're still having
it's
that
like,
feedback.
well, it's like the feedback is because of the ones that I have that aren't noise canceling.
Hmm.
So it's like the mic is gonna pick that up no matter what. Because like the mic has to be loud enough to be able to pick me and my brother up from a certain distance. It'll pick you guys up in my mic because of it going through the headphones that he's wearing.
Hmm. Is Kaze's headset those are noise canceling?
No, the ones that I'm wearing are.
Oh, okay.
It's like I do have another pair, but it's like the ear cups, like the material that is covered with is peeling off.
Yeah, I think you mentioned it a while back. I remember you saying that before.
Because that's why I don't use those.
Yeah, because like to each their own. Personally, which I have headphones that peel, the peeling doesn't really bother me. But I guess it depends how bad it is and how thick the material is. But it's never really bothered me that much.
I mean, because like they're kind of peeling off on these other headphones too, but it's not covering the entire cup. It's just like on the edges that connect the cup to the headphones. It's like that's not much of a problem.
So, speaking with Friday night games, Evie said he's off for something. You're gonna be doing anything? Because I don't think I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna be there for Friday. Same thing with next week Friday.
It's like I'm not sure. It's like if you're out, then it's like that doesn't really leave a lot of people.
Well, at least Phoebe said he'll be off, and not to say he's been off and on. And with Saturdays, it's not much of a given unless he's gonna stay. He's gonna show up, but for the foreseeable Saturdays, I'll be there. But yeah, the next two Fridays, like I'm more certain with next week Friday, I'm not gonna be there compared to tomorrow, but I'm like 80% certain I'll be able to.
I was like, honestly, I think if it's just us, it's like I can only think of like maybe two games that we can play.
And that's F-Zero and Tetris, isn't it?
No.
Oh, wow. Because he usually just goes for those two and F-Zero. So, what was the two games you had in mind?
It's like either Bomberman or it's like if he's actually interested in it because he like posted about it, Battletoads and Double Dragon. But if not, then it's like I might not worry about it.
Because at least you know when it reaches the 10 o'clock hour, which he's most likely will show up at games don't start till 10:30 anyways. How things are gonna go anyway.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hmm.
I wonder how I'm gonna do all my unlocking stuff for Mario Kart. I guess I could play the main. Oh wait a minute! All my 3-star statuses are gone. God damn it! And some of those were hard on 200 cc's. Well, like at least 4 cups that I can think of.
Hmm.
At
But like,
least
what?
I could do those over to get some coins because I know the coins is what unlock the customization parts. But damn it, man!
So did the save data just up and disappear?
I think it got corrupted because when I look at it, it says that there's something that it was there and I'm trying to bring it back. I'm not sure if it has anything to do with because I have 2 switches, but the thing is that my Tears of the Kingdom OLED switch is my main switch and my light switch is just it borrows data from the main one and there's transfers back and forth. I'm not sure because I don't remember playing Mario Kart Mario Kart 8 on my light, a Switch Lite lately. Because I know I play games back and forth, other games back and forth, and it does it fine. But something must have happened. Because yeah, I can call Nintendo and be a Karen and say that yeah, my save file is gone. But it's like, if it's like okay, Breath of the Wild or something like that, I would have been more annoyed about that. But not to say that we play this game every week, so I don't know. It's just weird.
Did you check
Things
the
happen.
cloud save?
Yeah, I did check the cloud save. I see where it says something with save, then I try uploading that back, and for some reason it keeps running into an error. Now that I think about it, why is it going through an error? Maybe that is something I should go to Nintendo. Let me double check some settings. Wait, oh yeah, it's in data management.
Oh yeah, I did have that in that last week. Nice. Let me see what I can get here. So I'll just go ahead and
Okay, yeah, I'm seeing backup save data from late August. And then when I say to download it, I see it progressing, and then it just says, no, you can't. Huh, you know what? Maybe I should try putting this Mario Kart in my Switch Lite and see if I can do that, because as long as I do that, it will just say that's the latest version, and then it'll go back. Yeah, I'll do that. Right. Wait, let me get out of the cloud thing, because I don't want to take the game out.
oh wait.
But it's one thing to
Yeah,
take the game out. It's on.
Yeah, 'cause you last played in August, right?
Yeah.
Okay, it might be doing that because it recently updated.
The updates can possibly wipe out or just like disturb your cloud save?
Maybe.
Well, I'm putting it in my Switch Lite right now to see if I can back up the data. Because it should still be on my Switch Lite to say that I can.
It's like, that's my only thought.
Yeah, because like if it says I can't, if my Switch Lite, if my Tears of the Kingdom Switch is my main Switch and the Lite is kind of like the backup to go back and forth, if I can do the backup on my Lite, that means it should show up on my main one. Okay, just on my Lite right now. Loud.
Alright, let's see.
Save.
1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Okay. Yep. I think it's 6. Yeah. How to get everybody in position here. It's like
Hmm.
I don't know. It's like some reason when I started the stream, which is like I think I probably should have restarted my computer before then. I don't know if it would actually have done anything, but I guess it's like at some point when I started the stream, there was I guess like connection problems, I would say, like something wrong with the connection or something, which is like the connection wasn't all there. It was getting like 1 to 2 bars, and I was dropping frames like crazy. Because I've dropped a
Okay.
total of 32,081 frames
Wow.
for like this stream.
Wonder if that has something to do with just the ping or the bandwidth of your internet. Okay. I was
Probably.
able to download the backup because funny enough, this is the last time I played Mario Kart 8 Deluxe on my Switch Lite was 2 days before my birthday on August the 8th. So now that I downloaded the backup on here, and that's what I'm gonna put this in because obviously there's not gonna be that much difference between over a month ago save. The only thing that probably is just my coin count will be a little bit lower. Let's see here. Taking this out.
Okay, let's see here. I guess mic wise for like chat. Do I sound fine? Anyway, let's see. Okay, so Kisei was 3rd. PB. Well, like PB was 4th. What the heck? Kind of madness. Wait. I should
That's where to find out.
put
Oh,
a 7.
I see
there.
all my stars. My stars are there. That worked. It's funny because I felt like, not even this, I felt like, I remember just to pass the time when I'm out with my Switch Lite, I would bring Unicorn Overlord, and sometimes my saves wouldn't continue from what I had on the light going over. And I know I just have to go into because there's a settings in your cloud things to say that it will back up the moment you're online, or you have to do it manually. So I don't know why for that particular game, for some reason, at least the one time, not all the time, I had to back up manually. Okay, well that fixes that.
Crisis averted.
Like I said, there's much bigger crises, but yeah, we play that game every week, so it's a crisis like that. But otherwise than that, I was like,
Yes, I am
luckily, like I
Carlos.
said, nowadays,
Hold on.
yeah,
Yes, I am Carlos.
that things are just unlocked. So the only thing that was really missing was just the cart parts. But
I don't think those would like actually be missing. Oh dang. I gotta move everything over. Let me move over a little bit. I didn't mean to be whatever. It's just that I have to mute. Is this that when I try to say something and then DL starts talking, so like it just intermingles and kind of like irritates me. I just want to like get I just want to get my answer out there. That looks kind of weird. Down there. Move this down.
when's the family prescription subscription is going to be up? Sometime next month.
Yeah, it's near the end. Like I think it's like
The reason why I was asking because you probably seen that anyone who buys Super Mario Party Jamboree comes with free 3 months of thing, but they're saying that that's not compatible if you're with a family plan or if you're on the NSO.
Mm-hmm.
And that's applicable if you get it digitally or physically, which I'm getting the game physically. I think I'm gonna give that 3 free months to my sister. She doesn't have online with her thing. She only has a Switch Lite. She doesn't play it often, but at least I can give her 3 free months of online.
See, if you weren't on the family plan, you wouldn't have been able to get that save file back.
Thank you, Crazy. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Crud. There's so many freaking controllers. Did you get Ace Attorney Investigations? Collection?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Yeah, I did. I'm trying to remember. I did play it. I stopped playing it because I wonder if you can relate to this because, like I said, I didn't play the series. I think I'm on the 3rd case, and it's the 3rd case where you meet that like thief girl, and I think I'm stuck in her room. Probably know what I'm talking about. Maybe.
Maybe.
Sure. Yeah.
First game, right?
Yeah, the first game, 3rd
Yeah.
case, and I'm stuck in her room.
I have to actually play through the first game again.
I'm probably not stuck in the room. It's just one of those things where it's like a really obscure thing. Because remember, the very first Ace Attorney games, there's a lot of obscure stuff where, how does that evidence work here? It's one of those things where you just have to kind of like, not use your head more, but it's like, yeah, I'm not going to even bother to look this up to see what's going on, because I'm pretty sure I can figure it out on my own, but stop playing from there, because I was juggling between that and Astro Boy, which I haven't even played bad either. I've just been playing other games. It's so funny. Like, want to finish Unicorn, but I almost had the same problem with Unicorn where I remember a long time ago where I asked you where you were in Unicorn and you said you're in the winter region. I passed the winter region, but I realized ever since I got to that winter region, things have just gotten really hard and I had to try much harder just to get through battles. So I kind of stopped playing because of that, but I think I'm figuring out what's going on, but I stopped playing that. And I move on to another game, and then the investigation game come out, and I stopped playing that. And then I stopped playing Astro, and then playing other games. I need to finish what I started.
You're saying that you have some unfinished business?
Yes, where are you going with this?
Nah, I'm just
Oh, I thought you were trying to bring up on like another topic. It's like,
nah, cause that's my back.
That's the thing with backlogs, you know, unfinished business.
Yeah, that's my backlog series that I kind of need to actually get back to.
Oh yeah, I forgot that's what you call it. But yeah, but there's a lot of Nintendo games coming out. Yeah, because there's not a lot outside of unless I want to get a certain game that can be played on many platforms that I want to get it on PlayStation. But yeah, I have a lot more for Nintendo coming out in the later months. Outside of Sparking Zero, since that game is only for the current gen and not for last gen, or it is for last gen. I have to double check.
It's not.
Oh, okay. That's unfortunate. But then again, I think it's a little bit more not more unfortunate for me. At least I have the game in the system. I mean, unfortunate that when Nintendo, PlayStation jacked up the prices for their online, and like in Canada, you're like almost paying $100 a year. And I was like, yeah, I'm not paying for that. So I said that once my thing expires, which it did earlier this month. Yeah. So I didn't play a lot of online games on PlayStation before that happens, and yeah, and getting Sparking Zero after that point. Oh man, I'm trying to remember if when they jacked up their prices, if they took away the options that you can get online with PlayStation monthly, because probably I wouldn't mind just paying a month in October just to experience online battles. Because if they took that away, they're trying to be smart.
not logging in. Screw that. Okay, so don't check it there. Check it on the eShop. They're doing a beta test for that new Sword Art Online game.
Ah, okay. So they looks like they do have the option there. You just pay. Is it $11.99?
You mean like a month?
Yeah, for a month. It's just $11.99. Yeah, they do have the option because it shows here that you can get because ever since they put tiers with the PlayStation Plus with essential, extra, and premium, I'm seeing that premium for 1 month is $21.99, extra for 1 month is $17.99, and if you want to get essential, the lowest tier, for 3 months, that's $29.99. I don't mind paying $11.99 if I not even just if I want to play online with Sparking Zero, so I'll probably do that. Let's say paying $30 for 3 months. Yeah, I can do it for a while. It's like I'd rather spend that $30 on something else.
Wow.
Oh yeah, but I forgot. $11.99 is probably the US price, so it's probably gonna be more in Canada. Well, it's gonna be under $15, but
It should, but I'm not really worried about it.
Jesus, we're people saying that Sony's being arrogant again. It's like, yeah, but I think it's something more than that. Yes, it's like every other generation. It's like, oh, we didn't do so well in PlayStation 3 because how we started. We did so well in for 4, so it's like, okay, let's see what we can do for 5. Hammer us a little bit, and now everyone is just complaining everything's getting so expensive outside of just in general people's lives, even if PlayStation wasn't raising prices already or whatever.
Yeah.
I think before they released the PlayStation 4 Pro, the day before, they raised the price of all their controllers in all regions by $5, and then the next day they revealed the PlayStation 4.
Bro.
I swear, PlayStation is Pro, PlayStation 5 Pro. It's like Sony is really going through the up and downs, and it really started with Concord with their lowest point, and then they went to their highest point where everyone loves Astro Boy. Then the weekend following that weekend on Monday, they say, "Oh, we're raising our controllers by $5," and then the next following day, PlayStation 5 Pro $700 buy. I don't know what they're doing.
It's like apparently they're doing remasters of last gen games.
Yeah, I'm getting used to that. The only one that I actually dropped money into, but just only paid the upgrade fee, which at first I didn't like the story, but I have to admit how they wove it and the gameplay is pretty good, is The Last of Us Part 2. That's the only remake game. I didn't buy The Last of Us Part 1 when they re-released it for PlayStation 5, but 2 seemed worth it to me, so I just pay the upgrade fee. Man, I don't know what they're trying to do, but Astro Boy shows you that there's somewhere, even if it's, I wouldn't say officially with Sony anything like that, but it's still a part of them, can make games like that and make people smile. So we just need to see stuff like that more from them, but on the odds of that happening.
Yeah, it's like I guess they don't want to go into like having that stigma where they're like classified as kiddie.
Yeah.
Good night, Carlos.
I think ever since they left the PlayStation
Good night,
era
Carlos.
and went into 2 and then 3 for sure, they don't want to be looked that way. Not to say that people who own a PlayStation 2 were kiddie, but I feel like they kind of balanced that. It's once they go into PlayStation 3, all this stuff that they were doing in PlayStation with all their platformers, because that was the last, I wouldn't say defining age, I mean the last hurrah for 3D platformers. They pretty much fell away in the GameCube, PlayStation era, and then here we are now, and then we have Astro Boy showing us, yeah, you can still do that. Because I'm pretty sure there's going to be a dedicated amount of people who will get the PlayStation 5 Pro. Whether or not they're going to look at that expectation like how Square Enix looks at, oh, we don't sell enough Final Fantasy games, we should have sold more. I think PlayStation is going to care less that it didn't reach your expectation. They're just going to be happy that they sold anything.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure majority is not going to get. Regardless of your position, if you think it's too expensive or it's too not worth it, I'm in the bank that it's not worth it. Not really that it's expensive. It is expensive for sure. But looking at the return of what you think you're going to be getting out of it, it's not worth it.
It's like apparently what they showed is like it didn't even really look that different. It's like I haven't seen the comparisons, but apparently it didn't look that different.
Yeah, and that's basically what it comes down to. Because like, I had a PlayStation 4 and I wanted to get a Pro because that seemed different, but I just waited for a PlayStation 5, and to me, that's getting a Pro. Unless they do something in the future that drastically change that, but I think right now with graphics, we're getting to so many diminishing returns. Any Pro system is probably not going to be worth it, regardless maybe how they price it. But I think what it went over a little bit well is that if they showed a lot more, I wouldn't say current games, because the first game that they showed was a PlayStation 4 game that was remastered for the PlayStation 5, and then showing it how it looks on a Pro. I was like, okay, fine. Last of Us is a very, very pretty game. There's no denying that. But so many people have played that game, and you're showing a game that has been made 2 or 3 times already, even though Last of Us has only been made twice. The first game has been made over 3 times. The first time when it came out on PlayStation 3, which is not a remake, well, obviously, then again on the PlayStation 4, and then again on 5, so that's 3 times. And then with Last of Us Part 2, that was on 4, and then we made it again on 5, and then you're showing how again it looks on that. I was like, yeah, it's pretty, but they said earlier this year that they don't have a lot of games, and that's kind of true, but still, and I think years ago when E3 was still a thing before they closed down, they kept showing games that weren't done that's going to come out in a few years. I'm not saying they're trying to avoid that, but I think right now for the PlayStation 5 Pro, you should show those games to see how powerful they look, and not games that are already released that you can't really see the difference. Because I think it would have really helped if they did that. Like, it would have been really cool if they somehow had footage of Grand Theft Auto 6 and see how that looked.
Who knows, like, when they'll show more of that.
Yeah, they're definitely going to show that when the game is going to be on, because the system's coming on November the 7th. But yeah, because it's so funny how much of that could have made a difference if they actually showed games that were new and it was still priced at $79. People to be on the fence, but at least they have something to look forward to. But there's nothing to look forward to say that, what are you showing us? Yeah, like, that's one thing that, like, anything's expensive. Whatever you believe in, not to say like budget or anything like that, or what you can afford, but to me it's just not worth it, which can be still translated as expensive. But yeah, I'm fine with PlayStation 5. I'm fine with it.
I think like the next time they'll show GTA 6 will probably be at the Game Awards.
Yeah, even though a lot of people I haven't heard been saying that, but that's a possibility. But if we're definitely gonna see it again, now people are going to be questioning, did we just saw it on the PlayStation 5 Pro? But then again, that game is coming up to more than just PlayStation, so they wouldn't do that unless Sony will have a certain deal that said, okay, you're going to show this trailer at this time. I think also I heard rumors that it said it's going to come out in 2026 now.
What,
GTA 6.
I thought that's what the trailer showed. Is 2026.
Yeah, no, it says it's coming out 2025.
That's not, man.
Yeah. But I was kind of going back and forth. I said, no, the rumor is that it was gonna come out in 2025, but we didn't know when in 2025. I think now the rumors were fluctuating that it's 2026 or late 2025. The moment they said it was 2025, I said it's gonna be late 2025. It's not gonna come out early. It's not gonna come out mid. It's gonna come out late 2025. But since rumors been saying it's gonna go to 2026, I think they locked down the date for 2025 that it's gonna be late 2025. So if it goes to 2026, I'm gonna be the I'm maybe not gonna be the first to admit it because it depends on how much you're looking forward to the game that you can't wait. I actually can't wait for that game to come out, but I will wait for what's going to be the most generational thing ever, even if people don't play video games, but all they know are Grand Theft Auto and blah, 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 blah.
You know that Karate Kid beat 'em up that's coming out tomorrow?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just saw that it doesn't have online play.
The heck? I think I also saw that that Ridley Prime guy said that that game is $50. I was like, what?
Nah, it's
How's
40.
that game? Oh, it's 40.
It'll probably be 50 for you guys, but yeah, it's 40.
But I think he was saying that like if it was 40, sure. Not to say 40 is a bit much because when you look at the game, does it look indie to you? I didn't watch the video to see how it actually looked, much less just the thumbnail.
I mean, it looks like Shredder's Revenge.
Yeah, so that should have been priced around $20 to $30. Like, I wonder the only reason why they're charging it 40 is because it's a popular IP. Wow.
Yeah, because I don't think.
Not to say you could have done that with Ninja Turtles. Like, yeah, Ninja Turtles is popular, but you don't see them charging $40, $50 for the game.
Yeah, because
that's no comparison.
Because I don't know if Game Mill makes the games or just publishes them, but it's like they publish a lot of licensed stuff.
Yeah. But the thing about Game Mills is that I wouldn't say they're hit and miss with whatever games they put out, whether they publish or develop, but their games tend to be on the cheap side. So I'm surprised that this is a game from Game Mills, and yes, again, it's a popular IP, so I'm not saying that you get to charge as much as you want, but that's a bit much.
They released that
especially
Kong
if that game, yeah, especially if that game can be probably beaten in 5 hours. But
that's something we need to play though. Shredder's Revenge. Together.
That and also, I want to fulfill Rio's dream in playing the Kirby Mirrors game, but that's gonna take right amount of people and dedication.
Yeah. I was like looking at the games that they're releasing on here. Soul Stalker. I need to see yeah, because let's see, because there's like one thing that I did want to talk about like during the races, but like since we're talking about Dragon Balls, like yeah, just screw the whole Pal World thing, let's just talk about Dragon Ball.
When you're talking about Pal, you're talking about the
lawsuit, yeah. It's
honestly, I think go ahead.
It's like my whole thing with it is like so many people back when it came out were pretty much for Nintendo going after them, but they're not now.
And that's understandable because like obviously I don't look at how many people are playing Pal World now. It's probably not as much as when it first came out, but it's probably still pretty high. So when I look at not even just the release of games and the when people say that, okay, why would you release a certain game when another big game is coming out? It wouldn't really affect it unless it's in the same genre. But if it's two different genres, yes. Kind of like what happened with the Horizon game coming out a couple of days before Breath of the Wild. It just beat it. Not to say they're even similar genre games, but they're somewhat different enough, and I just did that. But if it's two different genres, it shouldn't really affect that. But what I'm getting at with the Power World thing is that it was popular for like over a month, and nobody's talking about it now, and when everyone was talking about the whole lawsuit thing. So right now it's like, eh. And I would say that I'm probably mistaken in probably saying this. Anytime Nintendo's in a lawsuit with anything, they probably win 8 times out of 10, which I would say it's more like 10 times out of 10 they win. But I would say those other caveats of the other 2 times they don't win is some weird clause, and they did some sort of weird agreement. But usually Nintendo doesn't, go for certain agreements. They always aim to win. I think the only reason why it took this long because they really wanted to make sure they had a good fight. Not to say that when Nintendo does anything, they just go for it because they know they can win. I don't think it's that they know they can win. They just wanted to make sure that when it took this long, that they don't want to have to go through something else again. So I think people completely forgot, and I forgot too. I was like, oh yeah, they not need to go after them. It's like they're gonna go after them, but
yeah, because it's like it has to do with
I think I saw something about infringement. That's all I really saw.
I think it was like IP infringement or something like that.
Yeah, which is what people suspected they were gonna go for. I'm not saying it's the easiest or the hardest. I think it's they're going the middle ground, and with that you have to be very careful because out of everyone in the video game industry who protects their IPs the most is Nintendo. So this is why they took this long and wanted to be very, very careful because the people at Pocket Pair who make the game, I felt like they're very careful and took very generous liberties in how they made the Pokemon look much less how they're named, because the IP can be based on the look and name and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, I didn't read that. If what was a part of the IP infringement, because I didn't read. I was like, oh yeah, they're suing. So I expected this. I didn't read the whole entire thing to see.
Because I think most people
Nintendo's gonna win.
I think like most people thought they were going like straight up copyright infringement, but then like they're going after, I guess, like either IP infringement or like something to do with probably like a gameplay mechanic or something like that.
Which is really weird because if they're mostly because Pokemon is spun out into different spin-offs, and if this is mostly that they're focusing on a gameplay from the main game, there's nothing from Power World that's anything like the mainline games. The only thing that's probably common is like how to catch Pokemon, but not to say that anyone has copied anyone, that you capture things through balls and you release them and use them in fights. Very, very few that I can't even think of at the top of my head.
So I remember
IP
seeing,
infringement seems like the smartest thing.
Because I remember seeing something on Twitter before I went live about like the lawsuit or whatever. Like somebody tried to bring back up the whole Dragon Quest Pokemon like designs, like monster designs again, and it's like if Nintendo wins against like Pocket whatever, if they win against them, then Square should go after Nintendo for like the same thing. But it's like even though it's like we don't exactly know what the lawsuit is really about. It's like we don't know if it's about the designs or like gameplay mechanics or like anything. It's like we have like what like they apparently said. But it's like I do remember like somebody saying like something about, because like the whole copyright thing was brought up, and it's like I guess like copyrights are different in Japan than it is anywhere else or something like that. And thing is, what's the company's name? It's like Pocket Pair.
Yeah, Pocket Pair. Yeah.
So like they're located in Tokyo,
Hmm.
So it's like I don't think that's a problem anymore. So like because we know both companies are in Tokyo or basically in Japan. So
Yeah.
like whatever is happening there is like international type things is like that's not gonna be a problem.
Yeah. So yeah, because all the things that Nintendo tends to sue are people outside of their own country. So now that they're suing someone that inside their own country, maybe that's why it took so long. Because they had to follow their own laws and they know how their laws work to work them at their advantage. And on top of that, from how Pocket Pair keeps saying that we were very careful in how we design our Pokemon, and they didn't really say it like come at us bro Nintendo, but the way that they're just saying that we were very careful is like yeah. But then you add in the fact that both of these countries, both of these companies are from the same country. They're on they're on level playing fields, so I think that's why they took this long on top of just being careful. So but Nintendo has a very good history, even if most of those were against Western companies or just Western lawsuits and all that kind of stuff. So I don't know. I expect Nintendo to win, not because it took this long. It's just the history. It's weird bias to say it's their history that's gonna make them win, but I think they're gonna win. On top of just because they took this long and people forgot. Oh yeah, not that Power World exists. That Nintendo should do something about that. But yeah, and that's not gonna get in the way of their plans or whatever they're gonna do with the Switch 2. They can do it all.
Yeah, they have people there. Oh god. Let's see. Something else there.
It's approaching midnight, so I'm gonna leave out here now. Wait, is this Saturday a third Saturday? Yes, it is. I
Yeah.
won't see you in Smash, but yeah, I'm playing Smash this Saturday, so I will see you next week, Thursday. I was gonna say next week Friday. I said next week Friday. Not fine, but good games, good games.
Good games.
To be back. Later.
Later. All right. So it was a better conversation during the stream with Dragon Ball rather than the whole Power World thing. Let's see. Yeah, so I don't think so. I'm not gonna play anything. I'm not gonna play anything on stream tonight, like after this fact. So it's just gonna be Mario Kart tonight. As far as Friday goes, I don't know if we're going to do anything. It's like it might be more than PB that comes on, because like you can have like random Albraskin come on. But then it's like it'd have to be something that we can all play. So, oh man. So I'll have to think about something. I'll have to think about it tomorrow. I'll have to think about it tomorrow and like probably post something before like 8 o'clock, like before SmackDown at least. So I think he said that he would, I think like he'd only be on until 11:30. Because I think that was actually for Smash. But just let me check. Never mind. He says he's just flat out good. Because like he said it depended on whatever happens. It's like something work related on Saturday. But he's not leaving until like a certain time, so it's like he's good for whatever. I just need to think of what we could play. Like other than like F-Zero 99 or something like that. Cause like I could stream F-Zero 99 like all the time. It's like I do enjoy playing the game. It's like I definitely talk more while playing that game than I would playing Beyond Good and Evil. Like at least last night anyway. I think I was tired around that time. I didn't go to sleep until like around probably close to 3, so it's like I did actually get a good amount of sleep. And I got up like a little earlier than I usually do. So like there's that. So it's like for those that watched the stream from the beginning, I do apologize for how crappy the connection was. I don't know what was affecting it. I wasn't doing anything different that I was doing yesterday. It's like I don't think anybody was doing anything, watching anything in the living room, so I don't think like that should have an effect either. It just randomly happens. So yeah, it's not like a whole I'm streaming on wireless thing, because I'm streaming wired, so it just happened. It's just something that happens. It's like it's the fastest connection that we've ever had in like the history of internet connections. But there's still certain problems with this service provider. So that's why sometimes at the start of streams, before like I actually get anywhere, frame rate drops frames happen. And it's probably not that many. But it's at a point in the stream, like at the very beginning before there's actual gameplay, that it affects the stream, and like that's not a big problem. And I just realized I did something. Hold on. I just realized I forgot something in the picture here. There. Yeah, if I wasn't looking at it like at this moment, I probably wouldn't have seen it. And if you could tell what I'm talking about, it's the ampersand in between CTK and Rio. Yeah, I don't think I turned that on. It sucks. Anywho, let me turn down the music a little bit more. So, excuse me. There was a channel reward thing that I didn't turn on, but I don't think it really mattered. I don't think it really mattered at this point, because I don't think anybody would have wanted to join anyway. But yeah. Anywho, that's kind of, it's like I need to center that. What was I gonna say? So I might stream tomorrow. It just depends on what I can think of for a game tomorrow night. But I'm gonna head on over to this screen. Let me check something here. Sega Publisher Sale. Okay. Might have to check something out there. Cause it's like, here's the thing. There's so much coming out in October that it's like I'm gonna buy 2 games. I'll buy 2 games, and I'm not going to play those games for a while. Because one's a sequel to a game that I haven't even beaten yet, and then the other's Sonic. And then the third game is Mario Party. And like, who knows if like everybody's going to get that one. It's like, that's just... It's like all of that, and then like certain other things happening. So it's like it's like at a certain point in October, it's like I will lose a lot of free time. I'll lose a lot of free time because that's when my job starts. Like it was going to start the 30th of this month, like training and stuff like that. But that was moved back to like to near the end of October, so I think like things will change at that point for like the months following, basically. It's like, I don't know like what segue I skipped to like say that, but yeah. It's like I don't currently have a job. Well, it's like I'm not currently working. But I have been hired by someplace, so I just have to wait a month. Okay. So, like for those who are still watching, I do thank you for watching. Before we leave off on here, since Cooldown Saturday is this Saturday, and I have completed at least Unica story for East Origin, it's like I don't know if I'm gonna want to play through it again with like 2 other characters. It's like 22 is like probably 22 more hours of it. Anyway, it's like I'm going to start up a new game. It'll be excuse me. It'll pretty much be the next pre-game playthrough that I'll do for the Smash Saturday streams. But then like that'll probably be on hold. They'll probably be on hold in October since I'm planning to do something there. I have some concepts of a plan there. But yeah. I feel that this game will be pretty special for my channel. It's like mainly for my YouTube channel, which I did reach 500 subscribers the other day. It's not that high. It's not that high, especially for somebody that's been on YouTube for 17 plus years, but it's there. Basically, I feel that it's kind of special because another game in the series I played for my YouTube channel is like I did a playthrough of it. It was my first live commentary playthrough on my channel. It's like I did make an attempt once, but it's like the game sucked, and it's like I didn't even get past like the second level, and the recording for the commentary, well, let me think. I think like the game audio didn't record, so it's like that was a good thing. Anyway, so I was like, I think it's special because another game in the series I did my first live commentary playthrough on my channel. And it's like, it's a series that I've been into since the since one of the games on the DSi, which there was a game, it's like the first game is like, it looked interesting from like the ads and magazines or whatever, but it's like never played it until after that DSi iteration. As I finally played it on the virtual console on the 3DS. I think it was, yeah, it was the 3DS, I believe. If you're getting where I'm going with this, that game, I believe it came out in 2020, I think. So the game that I'm gonna play, it'll be Cooldown Saturday with Shantae and the 7 Sirens. It's like I don't remember when I got it, but I got it, and I've yet to play it because it was one of those games that I did want to play for my channel. I wanted to do it on stream because that's usually the only time that I have to do like a playthrough of a game that I'm recording. Though, like, kind of thinking about that, it's like I did do Mega Man X2 off screen, but it's like that was a 4-year wait for completing that. So there were a bunch of games that I've gotten that I have basically waited to play until I was able to upgrade my computer and be able to stream 1080p 60 frames. This was one of those games. Like, otherwise I would have played it on my own time, like recorded in 1080p 60 frames. So I guess those that are into the Shantae games, it's like they're good games, you're in for a treat, as this will be starting this Saturday at 8 p.m. Eastern on Twitch. Then I'll eventually upload it to YouTube. I'm hoping you all are ready to go on all of this. As I'll stop that there. So that's the plan. Or at least this Saturday. Friday, we'll see what happens. So I believe that will be all for the stream. If you enjoyed the stream, like at least the parts where the frames weren't dropping, feel free to leave a like or comment or whatever. Share my channel if you think others would enjoy this content. If you want notifications for when I go live or when I upload videos and stuff like that, you can follow me on Twitch and my Twitter, and you can subscribe and hit the notification bell, or just save my page on YouTube. You can clip my stuff, it's fine. I think that'll be all for tonight, and until next time, I'll be seeing ya. Y'all have a good night. Okay, I'm still doing a few things here. Let me do that. Go ahead and do this, and then I'll see y'all later. Peace.